Let me ask you a question, and I want you to really think about it. Why is it that some people seem to grow stronger with pressure, while others break? Why do some people rise year after year, while others stay stuck, repeating the same problems, the same excuses, the same regrets? It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's not background. It's standards. Your life is not determined by what you want. It's not even determined by what you hope for. Your life is determined by what you tolerate. Think about it. You don't get what you deserve in life. You get what you accept. If you accept mediocrity, you get a mediocre life. If you accept excuses, you get excuses as results. If you accept less than you're capable of, life will happily give you less. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Nothing changes until your standards change. People say, I want more money, but their standard says, I'll work hard only when I feel like it. People say, I want a better relationship, but their standard says, I'll tolerate disrespect, silence, and emotional distance. People say, I want confidence, but their standard says, I'll keep the habits that make me weak. Your standards are your personal rules for how you live. They define what's acceptable and what's not. And once you set a standard, your brain will find a way to meet it, no matter what. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people want to be successful. One wants success, the other expects success. The first one negotiates with pain. The second one doesn't. When things get hard, the first one asks, do I really have to do this? The second one says, this is who I am, this is what I do. That's the power of standards. When your standards are low, everything feels hard. When your standards are high, excuses disappear. See, most people think change happens when motivation hits. That's a lie. Motivation is temporary. Standards are permanent. You don't brush your teeth every day because you're motivated. You do it because your standard says, this is non-negotiable. High performers don't try to be disciplined. They decide, and decision is power. Let me hit you with something real. You will never outperform the identity you've accepted for yourself. If your identity says, I'm the kind of person who quits when it gets uncomfortable, guess what you'll do? Quit. But if your identity says, I do what needs to be done, no matter how I feel, your life changes. Raising your standards isn't about being perfect. It's about refusing to live below your potential. It's about saying, I don't tolerate laziness anymore. I don't tolerate negative self-talk anymore. I don't tolerate environments that drain me. I don't tolerate being average when I know I'm capable of more. And listen carefully. Your standards will be tested. The moment you raise them, life will challenge you. Old habits will pull at you. Old friends may question you. Old fears will whisper, who do you think you are? That's not a sign you're wrong. That's a sign you're growing. Every new level of life demands a new version of you. And here's the key most people miss. Raising your standards requires emotional leverage. You must associate pain with staying the same and pleasure with changing. If staying where you are doesn't hurt enough, you won't move. So ask yourself, what is this lifestyle costing me? What is this procrastination costing my future? What is this fear costing my family, my dreams, my self-realization?